One of the more popular genres with quite a few games that can be considered all-time greats is the third-person shooter. In this video, I will show you some best third-person shooter games of all time. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Gears of War. The first Gears of War concentrated significantly on the horror theme, drawing heavily on the Resident Evil series once again. The succeeding chapters shifted more toward general action, despite the fact that facing an extraterrestrial swarm is horrifying enough. Instead of a traditional health meter, the skull insignia in Gears of War becomes more bloodied as you take more damage. The Lancer, with its twin machine gun and chainsaw components, was introduced in Gears of War as one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Next up we have Grand Theft Auto 5. When Grand Theft Auto 5 was released on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, it seemed like yesterday. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the most successful games of all time and sits atop the Mount Rushmore of third-person shooters. While Rockstar's shooting mechanics might not vibe with everyone, there is an auto-aim feature to help shooting. Grand Theft Auto as a series has pushed the boundaries of third-person shooters and helped the genre grow in many ways. Next up we have Fortnite. Fortnite should be mentioned when considering games that have changed the industry's history. Epic Games' Battle Royale game took a niche multiplayer genre and pushed it to new heights. Fortnite's multiplayer feature caused other multiplayer games, such as Call of Duty, to rethink their multiplayer strategies, while also paving the way for new Battle Royale games, such as Apex Legends. Despite having a cartoonish animation that might turn off some players, Fortnite provided amazing gameplay. Next up we have The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us by Naughty Dog was an emotional rollercoaster that left viewers stunned at what happened to Ellie and Joel. The game was a masterpiece in terms of story, but it struggled a little in terms of playability. The sequel to Naughty Dog retained the incredible tale while also vastly improving the game's mechanics to provide a memorable experience. The Last of Us Part 2 saw vast improvements in its overall aiming and shooting features, along with a deeper upgrade system. Next up we have Hitman World of Assassination Trilogy. In Hitman, IO Interactive has created one of the most recognizable shooter franchises since 2000. The World of Assassination Trilogy, which debuted in 2016, has recently given the brand a surge in popularity. Surprisingly, the first game in the trilogy was episodic, while the subsequent two were fully released products. Unsurprisingly, Hitman's core objective is eliminating the assigned target to Agent 47. There are a variety of ways to dispatch your target, whether it's the use of firearms or items found throughout the environment. Next up we have Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider, the sequel to the 2013 Tomb Raider game, following Lara Croft on her quest to uncover the city of Kidis. Croft battles the military group Trinity along the way as they compete for the city's immortality abilities. Rise of the Tomb Raider succeeded in taking Lara Croft's tale to new heights while also delivering incredible gameplay. Its popularity prompted a sequel, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, to be released in 2018. Next up we have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. The players are in charge of the game. Star-Lord as he leads his quirky crew through a series of disasters and takes decisions that will determine the fate of the cosmos. Star-Lord can navigate about surroundings with ease and issue instructions to his friends to carry off strong tag team beatdown strikes thanks to a pair of elemental blasters and rocket boots. Next up we have Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Insomniac Games, perhaps one of the top game developers, produced two bold, fantastic characters that have lasted the test of time: Ratchet and Clank. Since 2002, this strange Lombax and robot duo has multiple times protected the universe from Dr. Nefarious, most notably. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is the newest installment in the series, and some believe it to be the PlayStation 5's first real next-gen release. Next up we have Mass Effect Legendary Edition. While the Mass Effect series is more known for its RPG features than its gunplay, it has a long and tumultuous history of releases and spin-offs. Players assume the role of Commander Shepard as they struggle to preserve the universe from the Reapers, a race of strong robots. Shepard is accompanied by a group of varied companions with military, medical, and technical expertise who are eager to help in combat and weigh in on key issues. The last game of this video is Resident Evil 2. Despite critiques of early edition's overly restrictive tank controls, the Resident Evil series has done significantly better than other 90s third-person shooter titles. More subsequent iterations, though, have abandoned this antiquated design in favor of an over-the-shoulder camera that can be freely moved during gameplay. So that's the list of 10 best third-person shooters of all time. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff, and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.